What's up guys, Miss Pass here back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Beginner's Guide, and today we are finally updating my farming guides. That's right, farming guides are very outdated right now, and right now what we're going to do is Cantina battles only. Only characters that are only found in Cantina battles, alright? So, characters that are found in multiple places, not covered here. Just Cantina battles, and first off is Lando Calrissian. He holds two of the most desirable faction tags in Scoundrel and Rebel. He's good for territory battles, the Emperor Palpatine event, credit heists, and the droid smuggling events. One of the reasons that Lando Calrissian is one of the best characters in the game right now, as far as newer players and pretty much even veteran players are finding him extremely useful, is his leader ability and this ability, Double Down. He can basically spam his AoE attack as long as he scores at least 2 critical hits. Add on to that bonus, every time he scores those 2 critical hits and gets the AoE cooled down, that means it does 100% damage the next time, and basically every time after that it's doing 100% damage than it normally does. So he is extremely useful. Next up is Hera Syndulla. Hera is the leader of Phoenix, so she has the Phoenix tag and the Rebel tag. She's great in territory battles, in fact required for Phase 5. She's great for the Emperor Palpatine event and Grand Admiral Thrawn, and hey, she has her own ship, so she is great in the game. I can tell you right now that for newer players, Phoenix is incredible. They have one of the best synergies in the game as a squad as a whole, and the reason for that is Hera's leader ability. She grants all Phoenix characters each other's uniques. So all of the Phoenix characters gain each other's unique abilities, which is incredible. And going into that, Ezra Bridger is the third character on this list. He is Phoenix, Rebel, and a Jedi, which means that he's not just useful in territory battles, he's good for the Grandmaster Yoda event, and Emperor Palpatine, and the Grand Admiral Thrawn. So 3 legendary characters he is eligible to participate in. So he is incredibly useful in the game. Not only that, but as far as Phoenix goes, he is probably the best Phoenix character standalone of the squad. So Ezra Bridger, definitely a very high priority in the Cantina battles. Next up is TIE Fighter Pilot. He's not quite as versatile as many of the other characters on this list. He is Empire, so he's not usable in territory battles, but he's required for the R2-D2 event. He's Empire. He's very high damage, and he has tenacity down on his basic attack, so he's very versatile outside of just the R2 event. Next up, Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is the First Order. Quite honestly, he's probably the First Order by himself. He can beat the BB-8 event by himself, and he had at one point one of the top Zetas in the game, but right now, with all the new characters, it's more of a top 10, less of a top 3, top 5. Though I still rank it very high up there in the top 10, maybe 6th or 7th out of all the Zetas in the game. Add on to that his Unstoppable, his unique, he takes extremely reduced damage from percent health damage effects like Expose and Deathmark. Not only that, but he gains speed as he gets debuffed, and that makes him extremely dangerous. Next up is Wedge Antilles. He's one of the best rebel leaders in the game right now, and he's great for territory battles. He's also useful in the Emperor Palpatine event if you decide to go that route, and he has the original synergy with Biggs Darklighter. His leader ability grants rebel allies offense up plus turn meter and health whenever they land a crit, and they get 25% of their health back whenever they kill an enemy. So that is a great leader ability for territory battles. Next up is Old Ben. Old Ben is not necessarily one of the top characters to farm out of here, but he is great for Grandmaster Yoda. He's great for the Emperor Palpatine. He's required for Commander Luke Skywalker, and he's one of the best tanks in the game for new players. Next up is Finn. Finn, I know, has some hard modes, so I'm breaking my rule of only characters only available in Cantina, but we gotta face the facts here, and he is one of the top 3 Zetas in the game. He is the PvE champion in the game and a territory battles MVP because resistance are unstoppable in PvE, and that is due to his leadership Zeta, which grants resistance allies reduced cooldowns and 35% turn meter whenever an enemy takes damage from Expose. Basically, he makes Resistance unstoppable. Next up is Captain Han Solo, who is a rebel and a scoundrel, so you can use him in those credit heists and stuff if you want to. He's required for territory battles to get your rebel officer Relay Organa shards, and he's generally a pretty useful guy. His abilities are pretty handy in reviving and keeping your rebels alive. Now, if I were to give you guys a list of priorities and to summarize all of these characters into a consolidated list of top 5, I would definitely put Lando Calrissian at the top. Mainly because of his scoundrel and rebel tags, he's required to get those credits and training droids, and he's just incredible all around. Hera Syndulla and Ezra Bridger, I would definitely put as my 2 and 3. You don't necessarily have to take Hera to 7 stars before starting on Ezra. In fact, I would probably take Hera to 5 stars and then Ezra to 7 because you want to be able to get Thrawn. Next up is Finn. Finn is incredible. However, if you are going to try and get R2 first, go for TIE Fighter Pilot. Get TIE Fighter Pilot up to 7 stars and then go back to Finn. Basically, if you farm those 5 characters from Cantina battles first, you'll be in a great position to have some of the best synergy squads in Phoenix and Resistance, but then also have a very, very good head start towards the legendary events that unlock R2-D2, Emperor Palpatine, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Grandmaster Yoda. If you liked the video, guys, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button, maybe share it with your friends who are new to the game and wondering who they should farm from Cantina battles. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, I'm a lot more active there, and as always, join the Discord server to continue the conversation, and I'll catch you later.